Okay, so this is going to be a Mega Man X4 X 100% speedrun tutorial. There's currently no other tutorial, so I wanted to make one. Okay, so first things first, you are going to have to set up the controllers like in the way you are most comfortable with. In my case, I use everything default except for the buster that I put on L2. That's the only change I make. But yeah, you're gonna have to make that. So make sure to do that. Okay, so getting straight in. Um, as I said, this is X 100% tutorial. So we're gonna be picking X. Now you can see here where when you pick a character, X shoots and 0 has like this saber animation. When you pick a character, they won't leave the screen until their animation is over. So like you need to wait for X to shoot and then pick him. That just saves a few frames because the timer starts as soon as you pick X. So like he shoots, then you pick him. That just saves a few frames. You're gonna have cutscenes. You can just skip that with X or start. Same with this go down animation. And then you just gotta mash text. Okay, so for the intro, first basic movement of the game. You have X, your usual protagonist. You have the lemons, the green shots, and the fully charged shots. That's your skill set at the beginning of the game. You can jump, you can dash, dash jump, wall kick, everything you know and love about Mega Man X. Okay, so in this game, when you dash on the ground like this, at the beginning of the dash, you have 6 frames of animation where X is not moving. At the very beginning of the dash, 6 frames. So doing stuff like this is very slow because every single dash is costing you 6 frames. So to avoid that, we do only dash jumps. Oh, well, for the most part, dash jumps, like this. A nice thing about this game is that you can hold the dash button. You can see in the bottom left that I'm holding circle, and then you can press jump, and you will immediately start with dash speed. So you can just hold dash and then jump, and you get a dash jump every single time. And you're avoiding the 6 frames penalty from dashing on the ground. Okay, so with that done, as soon as you spawn in, you wanna make a full charge. Like start holding charge immediately, because you wanna jump over these enemies, and over here there's this firefly thing that will be blocking your way, like this. See? So you wanna start a charge. So by the time you get there, you just destroy it and keep moving. Like that. Then you have these grenades and pistol guy, you can just jump over them, but you have to kill this last one. That last guy will most of the time hit you with his grenade if you try to jump over him. You can, I mean I just did it, but it's much more safe to just kill him So you hold the charge, kill this firefly, and then kill this grenade dude. Just jump over everything else. Then this mini-boss will spawn, you don't have to worry about him. You just go so fast that you don't have to worry about him. Now you have these doors. This first door, you're going to skip it. Well, he destroyed it. But that first door, you're going to go over it. Oh, sometimes that can happen if you go too fast or your position is bad. So you go over this one. Then there's another door that you are going to destroy. This one. To destroy a door, don't fucking... Okay. So to destroy a door, you need a charge shot and 6 lemons. So charge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're gonna want to destroy this second door. And then go over this third door. And then you get to this big door that you must destroy. So while you're getting here, you're going to be building a charge. And when you get here, you just mash to destroy the door. If you mash too fast, your lemons get eaten. Like, if you try going too fast, you actually go slower. So you have to... Like, you need to have a certain rhythm, a fast rhythm, to mash optimally. Okay, so kill firefly, jump over these guys, kill grenade dude, go over first door, destroy second door. If you can't destroy it for whatever reason, you mash too slow or something, you just go over it, just like the first door. Go over the third door and then start mashing this door. So yeah, that's how you do this very first section of the intro. Whoops. Again, if you can destroy the second door, just go over it, no problem, just a little bit slower. Now, after you destroy this door, you will find this yellow enemy. You want to destroy, like, it's a two-part enemy, like there's this door and then this little guy. So you want to destroy the door, and to destroy the door you need a full charge and 2 lemons, and then you can jump over him. So after you destroy the door, you want to start making another charge. So you destroy the door and go over this guy, like this. Then you have these grenade guys. If you get hit by a grenade, you get like a hard knockback as opposed to hitting with his body. See, you get like a small knockback, and the grenade is like huge. So you have this guy right here. You wanna go over him. And if you stand about like at the beginning of the slope, you just make a full jump, you'll get over him. And then you have more of these guys at the bottom. You just do it again, like another high jump, and you should be able to get over all of them. Like this. And another of these guys, you destroy the door, jump over this little guy. And then you have like this set of enemies that's actually kinda tricky to do optimally. Because you wanna jump over, like, okay, so I'll show it. You wanna go over all of this, over this guy, up to here, and then over both of these guys to the door. The problem with that is that sometimes this guy right here will hit you with his grenade, and that's of course slow. And jumping over him to the door is extremely tight. So something that you can do, instead of jumping over him, like take a damage boost from this guy, from the green guy, then you get hit and jump to the door. And that's like just a little bit slower, but much more easy and consistent than trying to jump in between the guy that throws the grenade and his grenade. So like, destroy this, jump over, 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 destroy, over, get hit, go. Like that. That's pretty much the first part of the intro. It's pretty easy and simple. If you wanna go like super easy and a little bit slower, you can just match and dash on the ground like this. Of course that's slow, but you can do that if you want. As for how the intro should look like, should be more or less like this. See how I jump in between the guy and his grenade. Okay, so onto the second half of the intro. There is a manipulation in this part, so I'll explain that a little bit later. But for the first part, again, just like the first part, you want to start charging as soon as you can. You can charge during the text box like this. So if you can do that, do it. Because you are going to want to destroy this little guy on top that spawns. So you can jump on the wall and get up here. Ideally, you get up here with only one wall kick. Some people use two, that's obviously slow. But I mean, yeah, I don't know why you would do two. Like, you can just one and get on top. Then after that, you want to start another charge, a green charge, like a medium level charge. Because you have to destroy this block right here. And you don't have enough time to build a full charge and make it fast. So you have to do a green shot and then 4 lemons. So you can jump from up here all the way down here without stopping. Like that. If you try to do a full charge, you have to stop a little bit and then keep going. So it's a little bit slower. So ideally you just mash. From here you want to, while this block is falling, you can, well, you can't go over it while it's falling, so you wanna jump from this wall right here, over it, all the way down here, up to here in the middle of this, in between these two blocks. Now you can destroy these blocks. I wouldn't recommend it because you want to get like up here. So to avoid climbing this part right here, we come over this block and jump all the way up here. So you want to keep this block here. And another thing is when you wall kick, like the game sends you back like this to the left. And of course your objective is on the right, so you want to keep moving right. And that's why we use this block right here to wall kick and end up here. So that's why you want to keep these two blocks don't destroy them. Again, you can, and then you can like kill these guys and go up here, but that's again just making it more complicated than it needs to be. Like this. From here, you are going to have a set of bees and a block blocking your way, like here. To destroy that block and get one charge and then one lemon. So you use the time, you can use this time to build a charge, kill the bees, it will hit the block, and then shoot a lemon and destroy the block. Like that, it's pretty easy. Then these things will go down. You can get under the first one and land in between. You dodge the bees right here. You can dodge them like this, then you go over them like this. Then you maybe you can use a green shot, I don't know. I always come in with a full charge and up here shoot and destroy those 4 bees. And then you build a mid charge and destroy those 2 right there. Oh, well, the thing is down now. I'll actually make a save state right here. Then 1, 2, over here. Now here you can manipulate the boss of this stage. And in order to manipulate him, you need to do a specific kind of movement in this section, like from here all the way to here, like up to this part. You need to be a little bit specific about your movement and the things you do. So, to manipulate the boss, you will get to this rising platform and you will dash off of it, like this. That's the first part. After that, you need to play this part well, and by that I mean if you do like additional movement or additional stuff that is not like necessary to clear this section, the manipulation won't work, and I don't know why. It just doesn't. So after you dash off of that platform, you want to build a charge, destroy this block with 1 charge and 1 lemon. If you, from what I tried, if you use like a green shot and a lot of lemons, the manipulation also doesn't work. I don't know why. If like you hit one of these enemies, the manipulation doesn't work. If by accident you grab like this wall right here on top, the manipulation doesn't work. If you get hit, it doesn't work. Like, again, you have to like move well in this part. Destroy this and get on top without getting hit and without grabbing the upper wall, basically. So heal, dash off of this, destroy the wall, 1 shard, 1 lemon, and end up inside of here without getting hit, without grabbing like this wall on top, and without damaging these little enemies. So dash, buster shot. You want to release the charge in such a way that this block will spawn inside of your of your fully charged shot. You cannot damage this block while it's coming down, but when it reaches the ground, it will spawn on top of your buster, so it will hit it immediately. So like this, inside of it, wall kick and lemon to destroy this. And that's how you wanna clear that section. Like that. And then you get to the boss. Now, what the manipulation actually does is here. I'll do this section without the manipulation. Like you just jump from here. So I didn't manipulate the boss. So what will happen now, or what should happen, is that at the very first hit, the boss will flinch. Like that. That little flinch animation. It doesn't matter if you use a lemon, a charge shot, he will flinch to the very first hit. What the manipulation does is prevent him from flinching to that very first hit. So now he shouldn't flinch. See, he didn't flinch to the very first hit. He will actually not flinch until he moves his claws. Like, you know, here when he moves his claws, if you hit him, now he'll flinch. Now, the reason that flinch is important is because when he flinches, he will do an attack immediately as soon as he flinches. Like, he will flinch and then move to do an attack. That was too late. That's why he didn't flinch. There, and he moves to do an attack. So by preventing him to flinch, you can get more hits in before he starts an attack. You can get 4 hits. If you're too slow, you can only get 3, like 1, 2, and then he flinches. And what that allows is to kill him before he leaves the screen. Usually how this fight works is that you will damage him, he will do 2 attacks, and he'll fly off screen. Like this. So, by manipulating him to not flinch, you are able to kill him before he flies off the screen. But in order to do that, you need to get the correct RNG. So, the manipulation only prevents him from flinching on the very first hit. What he does is still mostly RNG. And I say mostly because he will do an action depending on your position. So, since I'm far away, he will either shoot me or fly at me. If I get close, he'll fly off screen immediately, like that. So you wanna stay far away from him, so he does one of 2 actions. He flies towards you, like that, or he shoots blue bullets at you, like this. And there you can kill him before he leaves the screen. Now, against that boss, lemons deal 1, greens shots deal 2, and charge shots deal 5. So you wanna get a charge shot, fully charge shot at the beginning, because it deals 5 and it's cutting on 1 set of iframes, so it's a little bit faster. Now, if for whatever reason you can't kill him before he goes off screen, like I didn't get like the correct pattern, so he'll fly away, you wanna kill him and you want to be like on this cable on the foreground, because after you kill this boss, you will talk to Colonel. And when you talk to Colonel, the screen will lock to a certain position, like right here. As you saw, the screen had to move to the right. And that's of course slow, because Colonel won't spawn in until the camera is in position. So, by killing a region in this foreground, like cable on the bottom left, you prevent the screen to move. If he's in the like at the spot you wanna be, you have to damage boost and then kill him in position. It's not necessary, but it's still a little bit faster because of the screen moving. So now the screen will move a little bit, or sometimes it won't even move. Well, that's more or less the second part of the intro. Now, there's a few sets of patterns that you can one cycle, as we say, a region, the intro boss. Like kill him before he leaves the screen. So here's like the usual good pattern. Yeah, so you start with a fully charged shot dealing 5 damage. Then only green shots. Use green shots because his iframes are just as long as it takes you to charge a second level shot. So it deals less damage, like it deals 2 instead of 5, but it gives you more DPS overall. So you do that, then he will throw these balls. This is like the easy pattern, like the simplest pattern. What I do is, when he's gonna shoot me, like I jump, then get hit by the balls. So I get hit. After I get hit, I start charging. And I can shoot again before falling, and it will hit him as soon as he gets out of iframes. So I get hit. As I get hit, I'm building another charge, and I will shoot like that. Like get hit, boom, shot. Now after that, he will do this long blue ball pattern that goes along the ground. He will only do that if he's below half health. So in the first part of the fight, you want to lower his HP below half health. If you don't, he will throw again only 3 balls instead of that long lane of balls, and you won't be able to kill him before he leaves the screen. So he will only do that ball pattern, this one, when he's below half health. So now I'll show it again without bosses. That's like the easy pattern. It's a little bit tight, but it's the simplest pattern to get the one cycle region. There is another pattern that's more tight, where instead of him shooting the balls, he will fly at you. So he will go up in the screen like that, and hitting him when he's up here with green shots, it's pretty tough. So what I do is, after the first like 4 shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, I shoot 1 when he's on top, and then I build another full charge. So because we started the fight with a fully charged shot, that's 5 damage, and then with this one, that's another 5 damage, that's 10. Bosses in this game have 48 health. So by building another charge, we're back into dealing like even amounts of damage. So you're cutting down on 1 hit by building this full charge. There you hit him as soon as he falls on the ground. So 3, 4, 5, 1, and then a full charge. Boom. After he flies towards you, he will hit you with his wing. and this with this window is pretty tight. You want to jump, shoot him, damage boost against his body. You don't want to get hit by the wing. You want to get hit by the body. And use the same principle as the balls, where you build that when you get damaged, you build another charge, and you will shot him before you go to the ground. Like that. And you do that again here. So you gotta do that 2 times in order to one cycle him with this pattern, which is again the harder one. So boom, 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 1 charge, hit him, get hit him again, and then he will do again this long ball pattern. So again, you have to take him below half HP before he finishes his wing attack, or right after he finishes his wing attack, or he won't do this attack and he will just fly away. Yeah, like that. Now, sometimes you will get bad RNG, like just stuff you can't really control. Like in this one, like he flows towards me, like he hits with his wing and then he just flies away. Sometimes this will happen. It's not terribly common, but this will happen. When that happens, you just gotta keep continuing the fight as usual, really. At the very end, as I said before, you want to finish the fight like near this cable thing at the bottom left in the foreground. But yeah, sometimes he will fly away like that, or he will like fly at you and hit you. Again, that's just RNG as far as I know, where he'll just won't do the pattern you need to one cycle him. Again, when he's off screen, you just build a full charge shot to deal more damage. And yeah, stuff like this sometimes will happen. You can't really control it, as far as I know. But yeah, that's more or less about the intro section for the part 2. Now I'll show a video of how it should look like most of the time, like when it's done correctly. Oh, here's the manipulation. Now Erion will not flinch at the very first hit, and so you have a chance at killing him before he flies away. You get into position here with the cable as a reference in the foreground. And yeah, that's about it for the intro. Then you talk to Chrono, you have to mash text. There's no like turbo or anything, you have to mash, which is kind of unfortunate. And then we go to the 8 maps. You get a cutscene you have to skip. You also skip this animation, like when the screen locks into this position. Now the next part will be Dragoon. Dragoon will be the next boss. And the fight can be pretty tough, but yeah, that's about it for the intro. So yeah, hopefully I can get another part soon. So yeah, I hope it helped understand the intro. Well, my emulator crashed. Bye.